I love game livers. It's going to be a little different of a stream today. This is really hard to say.
Yeah. It's with a heavy heart that we have to announce that this is the last episode of GaIM Live. As far as we are aware, we can no longer continue with the live stream as we have been thus far.
Due to personal reasons and with our whole showrunner and the rest of the production crew and ourselves, we will no longer be continuing GaIM Live. That doesn't mean it can't come back for renewal in the future, but there won't be a stream today, unfortunately, and that's really all we have to say. We wanted to just give you guys a warning in advance because you all tune in on time and we didn't want to leave anyone hanging. But that's I guess we should
one last time.
It's been fun.
Yeah. Game over.
Game over. Happy April Fools, everybody, and welcome back to GaIM Live. I hope you all checked your calendars today and had a good laugh at that for a second.
Yeah.
It's a fun and exciting stream we have planned for today. So why don't we start back?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been a pretty eventful week. Pretty sure that you guys in Game Production had a big due date.
It's coming up.
Yeah.
It's coming up. We started our final project. We're working on it, and our first due date is due on Monday, and that's our prototype for my class at least. So it's exciting. My group is on track, thankfully. If you guys are watching, you guys are awesome. And it's fun. It is fun. I've been a producer for the past couple games, and I've really found my place. And it's nice to see how all these people can come together and create a project, you know?
Yeah, you're getting into that rhythm.
We are. We're getting ready for workshop. And speaking of workshop, I heard there was an alpha due.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
For my class, we had our alpha due yesterday, and that was pretty much going to be the second biggest submission we'll be making all semester. From here forward, we're just going to be doing polishing, a little bit of quality control, bug fixes, and after that, it's just going to be released to marketing, which is going to be at the end of this month. Between now and then, I will hopefully be showcasing my game on Steam.
Are you nervous?
I'm nervous but excited at the same time. It's kind of a complicated feeling to really explain, but like I am super happy. Like just seeing it all come together is just like, I don't know, it's like so inspirational to me. I'm just like, I look at it and I'm just so happy. I'm just very excited. I was on cloud 9 yesterday.
You should be, because you've worked on this for the previous semester and this semester. It's a year. It's been a year. So you've all came together, been through the whole process, and now it's finally, it's weird, isn't it? It's coming to an end, you know?
Yeah. And honestly, I'm not even like focused on that part. Like, that's the funny part.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just like.
Aren't you graduating this month?
Technically next.
So,
right. Yeah, first day of April. Technically, we'll be in May.
Technically, we'll be in May. Well, I'm happy for you, and I'm proud of how far you've came, Bryan. And it's good. It's a good accomplishment.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping I can snag 2 segments. One for the game as it is right now, and then another once the game's finally complete. But we'll see how that scheduling works out.
We will see. We'll get one in for sure. But with that said, let's get into a small overview of today's awesome stream.
Oh yeah.
We have up first Foldley's OS Quest with Chris Trenary.
We also have a project from Limitless GDC.
Do we?
And we're also going to be, speaking of workshop, we're also going to be showcasing one of my classmates' his works. And his name is Christian. He specializes in visual effects. So we're going to be seeing a lot of his stuff later this stream as well.
Okay. And I believe we have some news to cover before we get into everything.
Yeah.
Do you want to start us off?
Yep. So for our first special announcement, we are bringing back the competitive game design program, which is a collaborative IDR, which is an independent directed research sequence that will take the span of 2 semesters and will get students in workshop and game production at the same time that are in a specific discipline, and they will be making a game that will hopefully be submitted into the Independent Games Festival, IGF for short.
Whoa!
Which that is a pretty big deal, and that's also linked to GDC. So
whoa!
Yeah, we might have some award winners come this time next year. So
who knows?
Yeah, it's from what I know, the IDR is only a couple students per year, and interest forms will be sent out. They have to have a
portfolio too, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So they will. Those requests will be sent out to your emails, your school emails from NASSC, I believe. And we'll be putting the links for the emails in case you want to ask any questions yourself.
We will.
Or if you want to just kind of see what it's all about, we'll also be posting the link for it for any sort of information. So.
We will. And then after that, we have a career fair coming up. Whoa! Everyone wants to get a job, right?
I hope so.
Do you want a job?
Yeah.
I want a job, Bryan. April 7th, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Join us in the CMB lobby for our career fair featuring tables from local companies and UCF departments. It's a great opportunity to meet people, recruiters, show your portfolio off, get some internships going, and job openings. It's a big thing. We all need jobs. Make sure to come prepared, though, and take advantage of the networking opportunity. This is going to be hosted in collaboration with the UCF Downtown and Career Services. And
yeah, and once again, that'll be down here at the lobby for this this downtown campus.
I'm not done. Still got people to, our famous people are going to be there. Disney Imagineers.
Oh, wait, hold on.
It's right there.
You think I'm looking at this?
No.
You're right.
You're clearly not. One Arc, Theory Studios, A Square Games and Simulation, Third Time Entertainment, and then we have some UCF affiliated groups. Do you know any? You can't look.
Don't look. I mean, the only one I know is FIA.
Yeah, FIA and UCF Career Services.
Oh, well, yeah. Right on the nose.
That's our news and upcoming events happening here downtown. And I say it's about time we call in your buddy Christian, right?
Yeah, I think
to
he is
show
up
off
for
his
the first
VFX. I can't talk today, Bryan.
It's all right. It is April Fool's.
I put all my energy in being the April Fool.
Well, you know what? At least it's thematic. You know, you get your one episode.
Let's get into it. We will be right back, and we'll have Christian in here to show off his VFX.
Yep. See you in a minute.
And we're back, and we have a very special guest. Introduce yourself. Who are you, and what are you doing here?
My name's Mangels. I'm a VFX artist.
Yeah, what's up, stranger?
No, nothing much.
Yeah, you don't know this guy at all, do you?
Yeah, so for those of you watching, he is one of my teammates in my workshop game for What You Don't See. Yep, Shabib Workshop 5:30.
Yep.
So, yeah, so we're going to be taking a look at his showcase reel here that he actually used to get into fire. So, you know,
Yes.
Whoa.
get some claps in the chat going, because this guy is going places.
Yay.
Thanks,
Okay.
guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But let's
Walk us through.
Let's see
Let's
this
see
work.
this.
Yeah, no, absolutely. This one was.
How long did this take?
This was about a week that it took me to get together. The first one. This one was a disintegration. I'll go through them each with you guys to talk about the process and all that, but just to let everybody get a look of what we're dealing with. This
Wow.
was the most technically advanced
Yeah,
VFX
wow.
that I had made to that point.
What softwares do you use to make these?
These are all Unreal.
All Unreal.
Yeah, all of these are built in Unreal and rendered in Unreal. I do have quite a bit of experience in Houdini. I'm learning EmberGen right now because of just how
These are all VFX swaps.
Yeah, these
softwares.
Yes, yeah, these are all VFX softwares for any who might not know.
For those that don't know, yeah.
Yes, EmberGen is for like fire and explosions and all that, and then Houdini is a simulation software. So a lot of like destroying buildings, melting stuff, whatever. A lot of destruction, really.
So, that's about it. So walk us through each one because we have the time.
Yeah, no, certainly.
So
So for this one, this is actually using an experimental plugin with Unreal. It's not technically released yet, but it's called Niagara Fluids, and what it does is it essentially creates a huge swarm of particles.
Yeah, we can see that.
Yes, and then
Wow.
Unreal has a very advanced, very complicated render engine that basically meshes all that together into cohesive-looking smoke. And then past that, I just have light in there to give it some ambience. And then I have the rocks swirling around. That's all Niagara systems. And then the sparks in the middle, same thing. It's just one big emitter. And then these sets that you're seeing, like the mine and then later
Did you create those?
Yes.
Nice.
The assets I did not model. They were asset packs. I assembled all of them, though. So I did not model anything. I can't touch Maya for the life of me. But I did.
Are you on the? Sorry to interrupt. Are you on the art track or design?
I am on the art track. I did it originally because I saw that there was the only VFX class in the whole program is at the end of it.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, well.
You're taking that now?
Yes, and I'm in that now. And I'm with Nitin Bashkin. Great professor, by the way, in case anyone's interested. But he's been very beneficial because he is very technical in how he approaches VFX. And it's really helped me out on a lot of things that I didn't know and wouldn't have known unless I took him. But yes, so I'm not a modeler by any means, but I did assemble all of these environments. So I didn't model it. But
Nor are we.
Yeah.
Talking to the right crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks incredible though.
It
I
does
know that
really look incredible.
I know that smoke definitely looks a lot more complicated behind the scenes.
This
Yes.
guy's getting a job.
Yes.
Oh, easily. I was gonna say
Anyone watching?
the particle effects and like the swirl on it looks really, really good. It almost looks like I love how the rocks swirl away from the
know what it
center
looks
and then they like
like?
disappear after.
It looks
a
like the
little bit.
Doctor Strange, when they open the
Yeah.
portal.
Yeah.
Yep, I get that a
but
lot.
it's really good. I
love
really
it.
like
Yeah,
it.
I love how the rocks like ebb away from the center and then they
Mhm.
disappear once they hit a certain range. Like that, just like it's
It
so
just
subtle,
looks
but it
so
looks
real too.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like obviously the video quality doesn't show the extent, but it just looks so real. Even looking at the ground and like the mine shaft, and then this, it's awesome.
Yes,
Great
thank you.
work with this
Does
one.
it have like is the emissive light like built into it, like the light that's coming out, or is that like light sources that you set up?
That's actually placed into the scene afterwards. Lighting is one of the most powerful forms of VFX that we interact with. So that's actually a very emissive point light that I have in place there. And then also the inner particles that I have a light render on the system, so they're also contributing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're also contributing to that scene.
Yeah, the lighting looks incredible for it.
Yeah, that was an awesome one. Let's look at this one. This took the most time, right?
Yes, this was the longest one and most complicated that I made.
Looks
to
like
date.
it.
This was a nightmare.
A nightmare. Why?
Yes. So I was not very familiar with Unreal when I first started making these. All of these effects that I made were all in the span of last semester because I had to get ready to submit to FIA. And these were all effects that made it into that submission. So I was basically just scrambling, trying to like put together portfolio-ready pieces. I'd spent the summer learning and doing all that, but to actually assemble it and get it together was an entirely different beast.
Right.
And this one in particular relied heavily on blueprints to communicate between the Niagara systems, and then also that disintegration effect that you're seeing on the wall.
Must have taken so long.
Yes, it is. Half of that is a Niagara system to sample that static mesh and then give it those particles in color. And then the other half is a blueprint that's like finding the edges and using a texture sample in the
Blueprint,
material.
for those that don't know
okay.
what a blueprint is, it's basically the Unreal like visual coding.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
for those that don't want to use the C++.
So
Yes.
is the animation just like synced up to the timing of this?
Yes, yeah. I used a level sequencer to basically make sure that everything happened in a row. In
Sequencer,
Unreal.
my goat.
Yes, so a sequencer, for any who might not be familiar with Unreal, a sequencer allows you to take things that you've made or placed into the scene and basically dictate when they play, so when they activate, and it lets you just have all that seamlessly in one spot.
Really cool.
Again, the animations, I want to learn how to animate really bad. I think that's going to be my summer project, but the animations weren't me. I got that from Mixamo, and then I put it in there. But again, I assembled everything, and I'm responsible for like making it all look cohesive and all that.
You made the beam as well, right?
Yes, yep. All the effects and particles I made. All the set dressing, all me. So everything like that, all
Really
credited to
cool.
me.
Really cool job. I can't speak today, Brian. Oh my gosh. It's April Fool's, man. Let's I put it in slow mode so we can like
Yeah, that fadeaway on the orb looks it's just so smooth. It's just like mesmerizing.
the next.
Yep, scales right.
I
down.
like the background and like the setup for this one.
Thank you.
Really great
Yeah,
job.
this
on
one was
that.
probably my favorite when
It's
you
very
first showed us
Tron
this.
like.
Yep, that's what I was going for with the lights on the rim and all that.
Nice.
Yes, and the character. Yeah, this one was one of the most fun for me because
Yeah.
I feel like this one meshed really nicely with the environment that I made.
It did. It
Incredibly.
really did.
And it just blended so nicely together, and it really like became one piece. And it was really cool to see, to hit play and to watch it like
Yeah.
the
Awesome
lights turn
job.
orange. And then it
Awesome
gets,
job. Was
so
this your
fun.
favorite to make?
Yeah, it was my favorite when it was done. Like while I was making it, it was just kind of like, oh, okay, that's cool. I learned how to this one taught me how to sample skeletal meshes to apply my effects onto a character. But then once it was done and I saw it all as one piece was when I was like, oh, look at that. Like that's just perfect.
This is my favorite part. Yeah, you really see all the detail with all the smoke and
I love
the lightning.
I love it.
Yeah,
the
it's awesome.
sparks coming off as well and bouncing off of the
It's
floor a little
really-
bit before disappearing. Like having the light reflect off of the floor from like the actual lightning itself is just it's so good. The tiny details are great. Even the smoke like lighting up.
Yep.
You're very
like, here at
meticulous about it.
Yes. I would definitely say that.
Like like the smoke flashing right there. Like,
yes.
Oh, that's
yeah,
so
how it gets
good.
highlighted. In
Yes.
The light. Yeah. For VFX, I definitely learned that you have to be very meticulous in
Yeah.
how you approach it and address all the little details of how.
Or else it
would,
doesn't look real.
No, and VFX I would say is one of the top tiers of like polish. Once a game is kind of nearing completion, and you want things to look cooler and have a little more punch to it, a little more juice, as the program calls
Yeah.
it. VFX really comes in hard.
It does.
to play
It
in that
does.
role.
Let's look at this one. It's
Yep,
like
the-
casting a spell.
Oh yeah, the huge meteor.
Was this one of your
Storm.
earlier ones?
A little bit, yeah. This
Okay.
one was
I
actually.
can kind of tell with like just how it hits the ground and all the
Yes.
shadows. It looks. Did you make all these or?
Mhm. Yep.
Okay.
They're nothing like super impressive. I just wanted to.
Yeah, because
Photoshop.
the other ones were like a little bit more detailed, in my opinion. But
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's still a good one.
I
Yeah.
think the highlight for that one is definitely the rings in the sky. I
Yeah.
think is that's definitely the coolest looking part. Like seeing all that move and like give off like sparks right
Yeah.
as it's about to shoot. That looks really freaking cool.
This one taught me about ribbon trails. Each effect that I make,
Taught
I
you
try
something
to like.
new.
Yes, I try to like.
That's good.
Okay, this is what I'm learning for this one, And for this effect in particular, it was all about ribbon trails and how to make that look cool and get the flames on the meteors. That's really what I
Well, you
wanted.
did a great job.
It's really minor, but when they hit the ground and bounce up a little bit, I love the little trail they have. Like they bounce up for like half a second before just like sputtering.
Oh yeah. I see
And the
that, I
little
see that, I see
trail is
that.
just like bright neon green.
Yeah.
Looks so good.
Let's look at this one.
I think especially the way you incorporate the many different colors into your particles, like makes it just look
This
so
is a
good
cool
instead of
one.
it just being like one like solid color.
Right.
It just
So
gives it so much more depth.
obviously, some of these took longer than others, but if you right now, because we do have the time, tier list it right now. What would you put top?
So my best one that I think, and that many people have concurred with me,
This one?
is no, actually, a lot of
This
people.
one.
A lot of people actually really like the ice. They
Really?
They do. A lot of people really like the ice one. I think it's because it has a really strong impact when the spear shoots through his chest, and he freezes over.
You can feel
Yeah.
the oomph, and then it spreads out.
So
from the
you're putting
icicle.
ice first.
Yeah. So ice first, then disintegration, the laser
Then
beam.
we'll do the laser beam here.
Yes, laser beam. I think that one again looks really cool with like the impact, and he shoots it out. After that, probably electricity.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed that
I
one.
put that one at my top.
And then the portal, like the
Really?
fire portal. Yes. And then the
meteors.
meteors.
So
Yes,
and
thank
the
you, the
meteors.
meteors for the last one.
Okay, so I'll go over mine. I think my favorite one is probably this one first,
Mm-hmm.
and then I like this one, the first one, the ice, and then this one.
I see.
I
Nice. Hell yeah.
I really like the ice. If you could go over the ice animation
Yeah.
one more time, like just in slow-mo here, like you have it. Like as soon as it comes out, like that movement forward, and then the snow like clumps up underneath the icicles where it comes out. It just like the timing for everything is just really smooth. It leads to just a really good feeling, and then like the icy mist comes off of the person
Yes.
hit. It's just incredible work from you. Like
Yes,
that was
thank
just
you.
it was so
It's
good.
all great. It's all
Absolutely.
great, and that's why you got into fire.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you guys. I really appreciate that.
If it weren't for the lightning one, this would probably be my favorite, just because I love that like
Yes.
It's
just
realistic.
yeah.
So, obviously, you've done this. You know, you're an artist,
Mhm.
right? Is that your set? You're like, I'm an artist for
Yeah.
games.
Yeah. I
So what's next?
What's
Fire?
the move? Yeah, I like to take things one at a time. For me, last semester, my biggest focus was fire. Like just making sure that I really put together a strong portfolio piece to get in, because I had heard for so long how competitive it was and how hard it was to really, enter that program. And I really wanted to not only
To get in.
in. Yeah, I wanted to get in, but
And
to
you
really
did.
like get in strong, where they were
But-
like, wow, we got to
Start off on the right
But
foot,
what
get a
about-
good impression going.
When it's all said and done, game studio, movie VFX.
Oh, all that.
How about that?
Yeah.
If you like dream job, what would it be? Game studio or like movies?
Oh, games.
Games.
I would prefer to work on games, which is rare for VFX artists because
Yes.
in movies you have, first of all, the market's bigger, and you have a lot more freedom for the effects you can make because you don't have to worry about optimization. It's all rendered, so it doesn't matter. You can just go ham.
Oh yeah, that's something we didn't bring up at all. Optimization for these VFX is probably going to be like a big deal, especially once you get into
Yes.
Fire. Like that's, I with the bigger scope of games, that's probably going to be like
Yes.
a larger consideration.
That was, as you famously know, that's been my main focus this semester actually with workshop, was optimization of my effects. Because while many of them did look great, as I like to think, looked really strong and really good, the optimization wasn't there for all of them, as you know.
I know Professor
And-
Morrison was definitely on you
Yes.
for that one pretty hard.
Yes. So, and that is a problem because it can look as good as it wants to be, but if it doesn't run and it's not performant, then it doesn't matter. you
Yeah,
know?
if the game doesn't run, then I mean.
Yeah, then it doesn't matter. So a big thing for me was definitely this semester, huge focus was on learning how to optimize these effects, both in materials and in Niagara systems and all that kind of stuff to make them run smoother.
Well, I think you did an amazing job.
Thank you.
And it shows, and round of applause that he got into
Thank you,
fire.
guys.
Yeah.
Really
know?
appreciate that. Thank you.
Congratulations, and I hope everyone in the chat is clapping for him. But
Yeah, I was gonna say we that's all the time we got for this segment. So
that is,
any
but Christian,
anywhere
thank
we
you.
can find you, social medias, LinkedIn pages, like anything you want to shout out.
ArtStation.
Yeah, no. You can just find me on LinkedIn. It's just my name. Just
Just
look me up,
LinkedIn.
Christian Mangels, Mangels. And yeah, you can find me there. And yeah, that'd be
Awesome.
perfect.
Thank you very
All right.
much.
Thank
Awesome.
you for coming in.
Yeah,
It's been a
thank you
pleasure.
guys. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. So we'll be right back with our next guest, which I believe is the Limitless project.
It is. It is the
So-
Limitless project.
So yeah, we'll see you guys in a minute. Thanks for coming on.
Awesome.
And we're back. And today I'm joined by a very special guest. Who are you and where are you coming from and why are you here?
Yeah, I'm Joaquin. I'm coming from Limbitless Solutions. I'm a programmer over there, and I'm also an undergrad in the digital media major.
Whoa!
Yeah.
And I believe you have a couple things to showcase for us today from Limitless, right?
Yeah, I do. We actually have a cool thing. I would like to bring it in right now.
Oh.
Oh. Here it
Oh.
comes. Yeah.
Oh.
It's a nice setup here.
Oh.
What was that?
What is... Oh, thank you.
Check these out.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. It's like an everyday thing.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Mondays, am I right?
Not Monday, but
Tuesdays, am I right?
Yeah, Tuesdays.
So, what is this exactly?
Yeah, so just some background on Limitless. We make bionic arms for children with limb difference, and we make video games to train them how to use the arms to build that muscle strength. So that's the team I'm on. So I'm not actually making the arms or anything, but I do play a nice support role.
Yeah.
So
whoa, this looks awesome, even though I don't know what it does.
Yeah. So we use this game controller here. So this goes on your arm. And
That's a game controller?
It's a game controller. So this kind of emulates the sensors that are in the arm. It's called electromyography. So do you have any guesses what electromyography is?
No, but you should tell me.
Yeah. It detects electrical signals in your muscles, and it uses that to play the game. So we'll get that data into the game, and we can see how hard you're flexing at any moment, and we can have you jump in a game
I can
or shoot
flex.
a fireball. That's right.
I'm just playing.
And for the people who can't flex or have lower muscle strength, this helps them practice and kind of build that strength needed.
What is this controller-looking contraption?
So this controller-looking contraption was this experiment we did this semester that we brought to the Game Developers Conference.
Whoa.
So which is really cool. It's all the way in San Francisco, and we demoed this complicated-looking box over there. So it
does look really complicated.
We call the game Unboxing, and it's an experiment into a physical game. So instead of playing the game on a screen, we play it on a table where you drive these forklifts around, and you pick up little boxes, and you bring them to a zone. And these forklifts are
I wish we had the boxes.
Yeah, I didn't think to bring them.
No. Can this at least be controlled, or?
Yeah, if we have a USB port around.
We do.
Yeah, perfect.
We do. I think I'm gonna unplug something. Let me see. What can be sacrificed?
It's like the camera's gonna turn off when you.
Oh, true.
I don't know if that's the camera.
We'll take that light out for a second. I'm so sorry.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, the fans, but it's okay. Oh!
Yeah.
And it turns on.
It turns on. So we've got a screen up here. So this has been really interesting. It is a ESP32 in here, and it connects by Bluetooth to this controller.
Whoa.
And then this thing then connects to this forklift. So if I turn this on, and if you press the buttons, it should drive. So now I didn't do that part. This on the front, you might notice we have a thing that looks nothing like the rest of the box. That's the actual remote that came with the forklift. So we still have that.
Really?
So that's just this is a forklift bought online. And so we didn't design this.
So you reused it?
Yeah, we reused this, but actually in the back here, if we look closely, we can pop this off.
Whoa!
So I'm wired into it. So we can send signals straight into the buttons. So we're pressing the buttons virtually through code.
And then there's a screen on top.
Yeah, so the screen on top is actually to configure and set up this controller.
Can we try that?
We can try it out. So if we turn this on.
There's actually, in a quick side note, there's a physical computing class here on downtown campus for the game design majors as a restricted elective. So if you want to make cool stuff like this and give it a try, you can always take the physical computing class. It's pretty awesome. I've seen some robots come from that class. It's really cool. But
so this thing, it's to move around by default, we use a gyroscope. So as you can see, as I tilt it up and down, it goes forward and back. And if I twist it left and right, it can steer. So
can this go on a wrist?
This can go on a wrist.
Can I try it?
Yeah, you can give it a shot.
I'll put this one.
So these are for kids, so the strap's often a little small.
Right.
It's pretty tight on there. So you want to hold it in the middle.
Okay.
Take this box to mess with the settings here. So now if you tilt up,
whoa!
goes forward. Yeah, so this was really fun. So we demoed this to like hundreds of game developers in San Francisco.
wow.
So we built 4 of these out. We had a bunch of forklifts. We had a charging rotation, a whole lot of wires at this booth. Let's see, I can adjust those settings on a roll here. So
And how long approximately does it take to make something like this?
yeah, it was a couple months. So we started this in maybe October. So the actual, it was made for a competition, and we should probably calibrate it, which helps a lot.
That's true.
If you just hold your arm out like this, perfect. I'm gonna press the calibration button on the screen. So that's the point of the screen. So it's for a competition called Alt Control GDC. So it's a really cool way to go to GDC. And now hold it at like your neutral location. Yeah, somewhere around there.
Alt Control GDC.
Yeah, so
right?
it's an alternative controller competition. So you showcase
Oh,
games
yeah.
with weird and funny controls. So
They do something like that in the physical computing class.
exactly.
I think. Yeah. So
and
did you take that class?
I did not take that class because I know that's
Oh,
a
you're just an
design track.
expert.
Well, I learned a lot in the last couple months.
Yeah,
about this stuff.
it shows.
So if you go up and down now, there we go, and then
We're calibrating right now.
There's a little touchscreen here with settings I'm messing with.
It's glared out,
It's
but
really
yeah.
tiny, yeah. If you go down, it should go backwards. And then now if you roll left and right, it should steer. And it has no torque, so you have to help it up any ledge. But yeah, so All Control GDC is this really cool competition, and people make wacky stuff. You might have seen in the news like this game about petting a cat's butt. Or this year there was a game where you're in a giant hamster ball and you're running around on a treadmill to control a hamster around a level. And there's some really, really cool stuff there. So we were one of like the only medical companies there, so every once in a while you get like
you might want to take this off me.
Yeah,
I'm getting a little
have an
carried away
accident.
with it.
Yeah.
That
We'll
is
put it
really
upside
fun.
down so nothing
That is really
breaks,
fun.
breaks apart.
I wish you brought the boxes. That is really fun. It's really cool, and the whole point of Limitless is, they help with making prosthetics and
Yeah, exactly. So believe it or not, this like wacky forklift game has a connection to, or just a really good cause, where we're using this to create play spaces so those who will be receiving their arm can actually practice and build that strength needed. So we
that's really cool.
Yeah, we build arms for children,
Mm-hmm.
and a big reason for that is insurance. The insurances don't often cover prosthetic arms for kids because they're always growing, and it creates a lot of costs. And they'll say, we'll cover a prosthetic arm for you when you're an adult, but not when you're a kid. Not when you're a kid. So we make them for the kids.
And you make them fun and interactive.
Exactly.
Wow.
If you receive an arm and you're 8 years old and you're not able to use it, it can be really, really frustrating to the point where you just give up and you throw it away. And that's not what we want. So it's kind of fun to make games for this because we're making games that
to teach
children. Them, and we want them to fail in our games because if they fail in the arm, they get really frustrated.
But they want to try again.
If they fail in the game, they'll keep trying again because if you fall in Mario or you get hit by Goomba, you'll just come back and you'll be like, I'm going to try again. I'll beat that level this time. So we make a bunch of games for them. This is like a physical game, and a big reason for this game also is we have a bunch of different control axes on this forklift. So we have like forward, back, left, and right, and you can move the fork up and down as well.
Yeah, I saw that.
Eventually, we want to build.
Awesome, man.
We want to build like a mechanical elbow that's controllable.
Really?
So we're using this game as well to prototype controls for the elbow. So this kind of becomes like a cheap test bed for us to try out a bunch of different control systems to see what the best way to control a powered elbow would be.
That's really cool. It's really cool. You guys are doing great jobs, and honestly, probably bringing a lot of children joy with stuff like this. As simple as it might be to those that are abled like us. Some of this stuff really it changes how people see.
It absolutely does. Let me tell you, your first time when the patients come in and you have to help set them up in the game, it really was like a life-changing moment. It was
because
a really cool
sometimes
experience.
it's depressing for them.
Yeah,
they don't.
And a lot of times they haven't played video games, or they haven't played as many video games because there's so
'Cause
many
they can't.
video game controllers designed for like two hands,
Two
and it's hard to
hands.
control. So to make games for tailored for them, it's something really special, and it brings a lot of like smiles and happiness, which is
Awesome
amazing.
job.
It's a lot of fun. They're located by UCF. It's a really cool program, so definitely check them out. If you're an undergrad, they have undergrad interns all over the place, engineers, game designers, everything. So
Awesome job,
really
man.
cool experience.
Really cool experience, and really cool tech that they're working on. So shout out to Limitless. And is there anything else that you had to show for us?
I honestly just brought this game. I mean,
Okay, yeah. So the dinosaur won't be coming back.
There's no
in.
dinosaur.
As far as I'm
Wait,
concerned.
if the dinosaur wants to just stand back here, I think we have the space for him. But
I don't know. I think he went for a nap.
yeah.
But thank you
yeah, of
for
course.
coming in.
Yeah,
Do you have
thanks for having
anything that
me.
you want to shout out? Any art station? Any work that you've been
Yeah,
working on?
I've got my own portfolio site. It's joaq.dev, joaq.dev. Check me out. I'm a programmer. If you have any programming questions or you want to show me something cool you made, you can try to reach out to me through there. I think I have my email. I love talking to people about programming and stuff. That makes me happy. Or if you want to get into physical controller stuff, I would love to talk about it.
Talk to him.
Yeah.
Take the class here if you're a game
Take that
design
class.
major.
It's a really cool class.
Really cool. But that is the end of this segment, and we will be right back with the next segment. Thank you all, and thank you for coming in. We really appreciate it.
And we're back with our next guest. Want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, I'm Chris Trineri. I'm a UCF alum, graduated class of 23 in the game design program, and I'm working on a indie passion project.
Ooh, okay, that sounds pretty good. So what do we got here for the showcase reel then?
Yeah, so this is the game I've been working on for the last couple years. It's a 3D platformer inspired by old school desktop operating systems called Foldy's OS Quest. So you basically play as a little file folder inside of a computer that has been infected by a virus, and you have to make your way through different levels and basically get to the firewall to stop the virus from breaking through.
Oh, that sounds really cool. Okay, so which of these do we show first?
We could do the trailer first if you want.
All
It'll give
right.
you a good idea.
Does it have audio?
Yeah. Well, this is the raw footage, but there
Okay.
is a trailer as well if you want to get like kind of a bite-sized idea of what the game is.
If you want to just walk us through just like kind of some stuff happening here, I can keep this going on in the background on some low volume.
Sure. Yeah. So yeah, you'll see immediately just some of the aesthetic inspirations from like,
Ooh, that looked really cool.
Windows 95, Windows XP kind of thing.
Oh yeah, this
There
is
he is.
nostalgic. I remember growing up on this OS.
Yeah. Yeah, this definitely came from kind of my own personal nostalgia because I grew up, we had like the big boxy personal computer that we all
Yeah.
shared.
Yep.
You know, whenever it was my turn, I was always like playing like Flash games on Newgrounds and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I was big
Oh.
into the card games, like the
Yeah.
solitaire.
Oh, well,
Ooh.
you're gonna like something that pops up in this level then.
Oh, okay. This looks so pretty. This is made in Unity, right?
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Yeah, so I am, for the most part, a solo dev on this. So I'm a technical designer by trade, but I kind of taught myself how to do some 3D art stuff. I kind of purposely chose an aesthetic that was kind of simplistic so that the like 3D modeling and stuff would be easy for me to wrap my head around.
Yeah.
But I actually had some friends from the game design program that I met at UCF help me out with some of the stuff that was kind of out of my reach. So his animations and all that kind of stuff was made by a friend of mine, Raul, that I met in the program that I worked on my workshop game with.
Awesome. Yeah, the animation, I was gonna say, it looks really, really nice. Like, I love how he kind of pops whenever he jumps or attacks. Like, everything flows into each other pretty smoothly.
Yeah, it's definitely been a very kind of iterative process, just refining everything and making sure it feels as good as possible. Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Thank you. Yeah, so a lot of the progression in the game comes from those files that he's picking up.
Which awesome sound effect for them, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I basically just took a stock like paper crumbling sound and just bit crushed it. Yeah, so
Oh, you can jump on the pipe? That's so
yeah.
cool.
So there's certain moves like the paper airplane glide that you saw earlier that you unlock by collecting all of those things in the level. So
okay.
you can beat the whole game without any of the extra abilities, but those kind of encourage you to go back and explore. And then you can use those extra abilities to come back and get faster times in time trial mode.
Okay, cool. So, like, is there, like, thresholds? Like, once you hit, like, 50 papers or something, you get an ability?
So you have to get all 100.
Oh, okay.
And then once you collect all 100, you unlock a bonus stage, and those are kind of the hardest challenges in the game. So I'm kind of trying to take a Nintendo-esque approach to it where if you're, like, a casual gamer and you're not super into, like, the precision of, like, having to redo stuff over and over again, then you can play the whole game. You can play all the main levels, get to the end credits, and not unlock a single ability if you don't want to. But if you're someone who's looking for that extra challenge, then you can go back, collect all the files, do all the bonus stages. Those will give you the toughest challenge, and then you'll be rewarded with the moves, which will help you get faster times.
Awesome. Okay, so is this playthrough with all the moves unlocked then?
Yeah. So in this
Okay.
demo version, he has all of them unlocked by default.
Yeah, good for a showcase for sure. I see
Yeah.
what you mean about the solitaire. Wow, it is kind of funny that I brought that up, huh?
Yeah.
You would think it's scripted.
Yeah.
That's wild. Okay.
Yeah, it's funny talking about this game with people because obviously people have a lot of nostalgia for this aesthetic and like this era of like Windows and these computers. So a lot of times people will see it and immediately start asking me like, oh, is this in the game? Like, is solitaire in the game? Is this in the game? And like 9 times out of 10 of me will be like, yeah, there's something in there for
Something
you.
or another
You just
that
got to get in
references
there and
it.
find it. Yeah.
I love the little save cartridges. Like they
Yeah.
look so cool.
It's funny. I've taken it to a few shows now, and sometimes.
Bomberman, or no, not Bomberman. Minesweeper. My fault. Not even
yeah.
remotely close. Minesweeper.
Yeah, it's funny because stuff like that. I'll take it to shows, and parents will be like super excited about it because they recognize certain things. Kids will be excited about it because it's fun to play, but they won't have any idea what any of the references are from. So like they'll, parents will see the floppy disk for the checkpoints, and they'll ask their kid like, "Do you know what that is?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, it's the save icon, like in like whatever, like on like Microsoft Word or whatever." Or like a lot of times they don't even know what Minesweeper is, but there's enough like clues in there that you don't have to be familiar with it in order to actually make your way through.
Yeah. For this one, if you hit the other one,
Yeah.
is it the same thing here?
Yeah. So
Okay, so it
Yeah.
it follows the two. Okay.
yeah, and you can when you first arrive at the board, it's flat. And then once you actually blow up a bomb, that's when it rises up and becomes that tower. But before you do that, if you actually know how to play Minesweeper, you can just go through and just scope out all of the tiles that
Really?
don't have bombs.
That's kind
and just
of a
play it like
sick
normal
Easter
Minesweeper
egg.
if you really want to.
That's kind of a sick Easter egg. I love that. I was never great at Minesweeper, but I definitely tried. I definitely played that for hours. Oh, hello, he's got a little friend.
Yeah. So every level is a different piece of software, and there's a folder somewhere in there that's lost all of his files. So those files you're picking up are theirs, and you're returning them to them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, okay, and then here's bonus one.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'm picking. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, this aesthetic is so cool.
Thank you.
There's been a lot of like games recently that have been trying to like kind of play back to this aesthetic. I think it's been getting a lot of popularity recently.
Yeah. It's funny because I noticed, I mean, they probably were already out there, but once I started making this game, I started getting a lot of friends sending me examples of other games that kind of had that Windows aesthetic.
Yeah.
And I was like, at first it's scary because it's like you don't want people to think you're ripping off someone else, but it's
Yeah.
like we're all just inspired by the same thing.
Yeah, I was
and
gonna
if
say.
anything, I just want to be friends with all those people.
Yeah. That was such a cute little level. I love that.
Yeah, they're very short, but like they definitely, if you've never played them before, they probably will take a fair few tries
Yeah.
to get through, and then you'll
is
get
this
to the
little
end.
idle animation?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cute. That's actually adorable. I love that.
thank you. Yeah.
Online now.
Yeah, so this level is definitely inspired by like the old like dial-up internet type stuff. So the big theme here is like social media posts that you have to like and dislike that actually factor into the platforming.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So like
that's
this is the
awesome.
first example of that in the level.
What was your inspiration for the usernames here?
Oh, I just tried to just come up with. It's hard. I'm not good at naming things, to be honest.
That's why I'm
so-
asking, because I'm not either.
I
I'm
probably,
awful.
honestly, that's one of the hardest things about making the game is just like, because I can design levels and mechanics and stuff, but when it comes to actually like populating everything with the social media posts and the art and everything, I spend so long just in front of the computer just being like, what is this going to be? Like, it takes a while to actually like figure it out.
Wow. I love the little paper airplane tossing ability. That looks so cool. Hello, Mr. Goober. And hello, Mr. Lonely Artist.
Oh yeah. My plan for that post is that because it's like if it gets 100,000 likes and they'll draw everyone. So like 6 levels into the game, you'll get like a random email from that person like, "Hey, here's your drawing. I promised."
Good pupper. Even the art style for those is so nostalgic.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, the thematics and the art are like really cohesive. It's really, really cool.
Thank you.
Beaver time.
That was done by that illustrative art. You'll see a couple more examples of it in this level. That was done by another friend that I've actually known for a lot longer, but we also worked together in the UCF program.
Oh, and not the... I forget what those are called. It's like, send this to 20 people or else something terrible is going to happen. Forget the name for those, but
Yeah.
I remember that era.
Yeah.
I got so spooked as a kid when I got the first
Oh yeah, no,
one.
you don't have the concept as a child that people can lie on the
Yeah.
internet. You're
It's
like,
like, what do you mean I'm cursed?
yeah, they must. Why would they tell me that if it wasn't true?
Exactly. Who would ever lie? Thank you, Epic Wins.
Yeah.
Who made this? XD.
Oh yeah, that post got taken down for violating the terms of service.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I'm definitely, when it comes to like the theming of all these levels, I'm definitely very inspired by people like Team Asobi and Double Fine, who kind of make these 3D platformers where everything is very contextual and like ties into a central theme. Because I like the idea of the game is fun no matter what it looks like.
Yeah.
But just having context for what you're actually platforming on just adds this other layer to it.
Yeah, just it really enhances the experience.
Yeah, so every level I'm trying to just think about like, okay, how can I design a platforming challenge around like this, for example, is just like there's pop-up ads popping up everywhere. You need to close them all out to get through the gate.
This is definitely something I don't miss. I hate when you go to click the X and then another one pops up right where the X is. It's just like you're stuck in the loop.
Yep. Yeah, the opening cutscene for the game is gonna definitely carry a lot of that forward, where it's just like the user is just like going to click on something they shouldn't click on, and all the files inside are just looking on in horror, like, no, don't do it.
No. You just downloaded a zip bomb on accident.
Exactly.
My fault. Online marketplace, let's go.
Yeah, so here, all the packages are falling into the shopping cart, and you gotta just avoid being crushed. And then further up ahead there, you'll see some of that more of the illustrations that we'll get to enjoy.
Wow, yeah, this game is just a spectacle to look at. It is so cool. I've said it like
Appreciate
so many
it.
times already,
Yeah.
but like it really does just make everything just so much nicer.
Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Yeah, I've been working on this in my free time for the last couple years. So hopefully getting to the point where it'll be available pretty soon. And there's a demo on Steam right now. So I've just been, getting people to play test it, building the last few levels, trying to refine it as much as possible before release. Oh yeah, this part is a dating app. So you have to swipe left or right, and depending on what you do, there's files over that chasm. So you have to choose whether you want to swipe left or right, and then you can get extra files if you do it in a certain order. But they all have individual bios, and yeah, these are all done by my buddy Luke.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then when you're speedrunning later, like you get an ability where if you hold down the targeting button, you can just attract those files right to you, so you don't need to worry about being meticulous at this part. You can just slam the button over and over and over again, get across, and then it shave a few seconds off your time.
That's awesome. Since you've been working on this for a couple of years, do you have to update which version of Unity that you're using? Or do you just kind of stick with the same version throughout the whole process?
Yeah, I've mostly stuck with the same version. There was actually something that happened fairly recently that kind of forced me to update. There was some sort of vulnerability they found.
Oh, yes,
in, like,
I remember.
Yeah, all versions of Unity before a certain point. So they were like... obviously didn't disclose what it was because they didn't want people to take advantage of it, but they're like, we're releasing new versions of every previous version.
Yeah.
And if you're on this old thing, you either have to update or patch your release. So my demo had already come out when that happened, so I had to go back, I had to patch my demo, re-release it, and then upgrade to that version. So it's still technically the same version.
Yeah, just the patched one.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah, because I do remember that vulnerability thing because I had to change the version I was working in for Unreal for Workshop.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I try to keep it just the one version just because...
for consistency.
For consistency, like you don't know what's going to change, what you're going to have to go back and fix.
Yeah. Makes sense. I think it's definitely probably the much better approach, much more consistent that way.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is like this last little segment. There's just like kind of combining everything from the rest of the level into one like segment. So you have like the emoji obstacles and the email platforms and everything like that, and the cardboard boxes from the Amazon-inspired portion. I think I got all the files in this. Yes, I did. I've played these levels so many times.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're nice.
Yeah, it's so funny like how much you miss when you're the only one testing these things as a solo dev. Like immediately I'll bring it to a show or I'll have someone play it and they'll play these levels in a completely different way that I would have never expected. But it's like it's so valuable getting other people's eyes on it because it's like you just don't know. Oh yeah.
Well, there,
Oops.
you were just
I spoke too
showing off
soon.
you were just showing off the death animation. That's all.
Yeah, exactly.
Got to make this a comprehensive showcase.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So every bonus level is based on the mechanics of the level that it spawns off of.
Okay.
So yeah, this one it incorporates all of the elements from that level that we just played through, but just kind of organizes it in a way where it's just a linear platforming obstacle course that you kind of have to work your way through.
I could definitely see these being very tricky.
Yeah.
The timing on that especially.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
These are the ones that are the hardest to test because I want them to be brutal.
Yeah.
Not necessarily unfair, but like,
but tough, not a breeze.
I can't watch people play this and die over and over again and then be like, oh, I have to make this easier. I'm like, they're supposed to die over and over again in theory.
There's the dive move unlock.
Yeah.
And that's the full demo. Okay.
Yeah.
In the full version, are the bonus levels going to be like fully just like optional?
Yeah. So you don't have to play any of the bonus levels. You don't have to collect
is that the old Xbox controller. Sorry for interrupting.
Oh yeah. I got the
Hold
Duke
on.
in there for the controls. Yeah, this is just me showing off like the pause UI and stuff.
Oh, awesome.
But yeah, no, all the bonus levels, all the extra moves are optional, so you can get to the end without picking up a single collectible if you really want to. But I kind of wanted to, because I knew it was going to be a relatively short game if you're just going for credits.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure that it had a lot of stuff in there to make people want to come back and keep playing it. And that's where the idea of the speedrunning came from, because I know me personally, I love 3D platformers. I love playing games I've already played and just seeing if I can beat them faster or like better pull off different maneuvers and stuff like that. So I thought it would be an interesting experiment, if nothing else, to just be like, okay, we have this core set of levels. What if we give you abilities that you can go back to play those levels again and again, but every time you kind of play it in a different way because maybe you have a different move or you discovered a new shortcut or something like that.
And then you could progress differently
Yeah.
just because of all the powers you got. Okay.
Yeah, and then there's the competition aspect of seeing your name get higher on the leaderboard and like,
with the time trials.
yeah, wanting to see like maybe I can shave 1 second off like at this part or something like
Are
that.
you planning on having like different leaderboards for like maybe like having X amount of abilities or having no abilities at all? Or is it just going to be one massive leaderboard? Just like whoever gets the quickest time, here you go.
Yeah, I've thought about this because it's an interesting thing. Because like I don't want to get super specific with every time.
Yeah.
But I think at the very least I do want to have separate leaderboards for 100% versus any percent.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely one thing to go through and get all the files versus going through and like skipping everything.
Yeah.
Because like for like in this part, for example, if you have all the abilities, you can literally skip past the entire solitaire section if you want to, and you'll get a much faster time that way. But you'll miss some of the collectibles. So I'm interested to see how people go through the level differently when they're trying to get everything versus when they're just trying to get to the end.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, that's how you find some exploits, is you just leave it to speedrunners and then just like find something that I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I released the demo in September of last year, and within a few days I had people sending me videos of them doing things I had no idea was even possible. And like it's such a gratifying feeling to see that, just because like that was my goal from the start, is like I want people to tear this game apart and just find ways to get through it that I didn't even know were in there, because then it's almost like inviting them into the process in that way, because like I'm putting all these levels together, I'm designing everything, I'm play testing them over and over and over again, but then when I see people doing that, it helps me appreciate it in a new way.
I totally get that.
Yeah.
Especially with like something as like, I guess free as a platformer is, there's different ways to express yourself, like ability usage, timing, like that must be super cool to see.
Yeah.
Do you have like a kind of timeline that you think you're gonna hit the release date by, or are you just kind of working on it, whenever you get some time?
Yeah, that's the challenging thing, because I've said before when I was expecting it to be released and it just kept passing me by, because it's so hard to hold yourself accountable when you're the only person working on something.
Yeah.
Because technically, like, I could work on it for literally as long as I want to and never put it out fully. But, you know, obviously I do want to get to a point where there's like a final thing out there and I can move on to something else at some point. So my current goal is summer of this year. Very general ballpark. We'll just kind of see what time frame it is when everything is kind of coming together. It might very well slip past that, but yeah, coming up on I think I started in May of 2024, so it'll be almost exactly 2 years in a month or so.
Wow.
So, yeah, I'd very much I love working on it. I have so much fun working on it, but I do have ideas for other things I want to do too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm hoping to get this in a finished state, put it out, have it be something I can be proud of, and then move on to the next thing, hopefully within the next few months.
Awesome. That is super duper cool. Yeah, I will be very much looking forward to this. So, just for the record, one more time, this is Foldy's OS Quest?
Yeah, Foldy's OS Quest. It's on Steam. Hopefully going to try to bring it to other things too, but we'll see what happens there.
Do you have like a studio name or?
Yeah, it's Vacation Home Games.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I was pretty sure there's a logo at the title screen. Right? Yeah. I was forgetful. My fault.
Yeah. And again, it's just me. I'm the only person working fully on this, but like I've worked with so many other talented people throughout the process, just here and there, just to kind of help me fix things up, help me learn in areas where I was not great before. And it's been an awesome learning process, and I'm super grateful to everyone that's lended their time and their energy to it.
That is really cool. That is awesome.
Chris, I just had a quick. So Bryan's actually graduating this semester. He'll be graduating in May.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice, being an alumni, for Bryan and maybe anybody else that's listening that's about to graduate?
Yeah, for sure. I think my biggest thing is just, you know, stay involved and keep pushing towards what you want to achieve. You know, obviously the games industry as a whole is kind of in a rough spot right now. A lot of layoffs, a lot of uncertainty, and I can imagine for someone going through the program right now, it's a scary time to be someone who wants to make games for a living. But there's so much like the community is so lovely and so welcoming. There's like, especially in Central Florida, there's so many people to meet and talk to, so many events that you can go to stay involved and keep active in terms of working on games, whether that's indie or otherwise. So yeah, I would definitely say just like make sure like just stay involved, look into things that are happening in your area when it comes to meeting up with other developers that you can talk to and gain insight from. And definitely just if you have an idea that you're really passionate about, just like don't be afraid to put your time and effort into it and like make something of it, because you know, hopefully it'll lead you somewhere where you can support yourself with it. But it's definitely just like it's a great community to be a part of. I just got back from GDC in San Francisco, and like obviously there was a lot of doom and gloom in the air because of everything that was going on, but everyone was just so excited about games and talking to each other about what everyone was working on. And like even through just all the toughness, like, you know, even I talked to people that had just been let go from their jobs that are just like still just so excited about working on stuff and meeting other people that are working on stuff they think is cool. So definitely just like stay involved. If you're passionate about an idea, just stick to it. And then make sure that you just like if you're wanting to meet new people or work on stuff, like game jams and local events are a great way to meet people, learn, grow as a creator. And then, you know, I'm sure it's been talked about by professors and other people in the program, but networking really is such a big part of what we do, just because it's just like making friends, knowing cool people that you can work with on stuff, because you never know where that is going to take you. I feel like I'm rambling a little bit, but
no, you're perfectly fine. I mean, that's what you're here for, right? We want to hear more about you, more about your project, more about just everything. So,
yeah. I mean, I will say, like the way I've been able to support myself while working on this is just because I stayed involved and kept in touch with the people I went to school with, because I was fortunate enough to talked to some people, work on a project with them for a little bit after we graduated. That led to an internship, led to my full-time job, and
Wow.
then now I can work on my own passion projects in my free time while I'm also working full-time, doing stuff. I'm working in the simulation space, so still it's a little different from doing games full-time, but it's still the same skill set.
Yeah, still making use of the experience and the stuff that you've learned.
Yeah, and I'm very fortunate to be in that position, and I definitely wouldn't have been able to do that if it wasn't for just staying a part of the community, like keeping in touch with the friends that I made and asking for help when I needed it. So, yeah.
That is
definitely just in a
incredible.
nutshell, just, stay involved, and if you're passionate about something, just stick with it and stay determined.
Yeah, thank you so much. I know that there's a lot of people who always appreciate, words of wisdom, especially from the people who've already succeeded, right? You've already been through the whole path that I'm going through right now.
Yeah.
So seeing someone successful on the other side is always just like a huge source of inspiration. So hearing all that is just like very uplifting. So appreciate that huge.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on. Is there anything else you wanna show us here, or any pages of yours that you wanna point out?
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely say, if you're interested in the game, definitely check us out on Steam. You can play the demo of the first main level, the first bonus level. Make sure to give it a wish
Pull up
list.
the Steam page, actually.
Yeah, make sure to give it a wish list. It helps a lot. And then, we're on social media and stuff too. Vacation Home Games.
Hey, there we go. So
Yeah,
you have
there
a
we
page
go.
for the game and the demo. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Here's
we
the
could
trailer. I completely forgot. No,
Yeah, there we
hold
go.
on. We gotta show this.
Yeah, cool.
Hold on.
Yeah, this will
I'm
be a
ending
good way to
way
kind of
too
bookend
early.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This will give you an idea of some of the other levels that are in the game too.
I am jamming to this.
Yeah, so a lot of the music, the music for the first main level was an original song composed by my friend Gabriel, who I also went through the program with. And then some of the other music is music by a creator called Flowerhead, who does amazing work.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh. Haven't seen that guy in forever. Wow. Okay. It almost doesn't even look like the same game. Hello. You've been holding out on us. You gotta update this demo or get this game out ASAP. What? Wow. That actually looks incredible. Wow, that is super duper cool.
Thanks very much.
Oop. Let's go back to that.
Yeah, so if you're into the game and want to support us, you can wishlist the game on Steam. That's the biggest thing. It helps us out a lot. We're on social media. I don't post too much just because I'm super busy working on the game.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah, you can follow us there for updates. If you wishlist the game, you'll get an email when the game comes out. Hopefully soon. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much all I have to plug, I think.
Awesome. Okay. Well, you know what? Thank you very much for coming on. I mean, this game looks incredible so far. I am stoked to be able to see what it's going to turn into. Like the trailer and the Steam page here are really showing a lot of stuff. Maybe we'll play the demo in these coming days. Like this looks really cool. Thank you for showing us everything.
Yeah,
This
man.
is
Thank you very much
awesome.
for having me. I'm glad to be here. Yeah.
All right.
I really appreciate it.
Well, I guess with that, we'll close this segment, and then I'll bring our wonderful co-host Colby back in here with another production game. All right. See you in a minute. I can't.
Wait.
We're back.
Oh, we're back?
We're back.
Oh, I actually was about to doze off. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyway.
Anyway, get out of my head! Anyways, we're back with MooFO. I don't know what this game is, but they said it was really fun, so we're gonna check it out.
Let's not peek the mic over here. Yeah, so here's the itch.io page. This is once again another production game from this semester. And this was part of the Hallway with Guard assignment, where you have to make an area where the player has to traverse and they can't get caught.
Why is everyone better at making an itch.io page than me?
I think that you're just a really harsh critic of yourself.
No, my itch.io pages are so bad. Someone said amazing though, so. But it's a really cool itch.io page. I think we have something to say about it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. This team is called the Game Invaders. It's from Professor Laskaliak's game production. They gave me a quick little overview to read, so I'll just do it real quick. So MFO is a short first-person stealth game where you play as a cow trying to avoid a UFO, grab a key, and escape to a barn.
Did the computer just start the game?
So
No, I started.
Oh.
you started it?
Yeah, I thought having the music on while you're reading would be nice.
Epic. So the game takes place on a stylized farm at night and is built around a simple but tense gameplay loop where you move through 3 connected areas, avoid getting spotted by the UFO, and reach the final objective before getting caught. The UFO uses patrol and chase behavior, so once it sees you, things get stressful fast. Players can hide in hay piles, manage stamina while running, and use the environment to survive. The entire experience is designed to be completed in over 120 seconds, making it quick to play but also really replayable as you try to improve your route and timing. This was their first major group project. MFO taught them a lot about working as a team in a real production pipeline.
I think it's MooFO.
It is MooFO.
MooFO.
We learned how to divide responsibilities across design, programming, art, and production while staying organized through tools like Discord, GitHub, and task management systems. They also learned how important communication and iterations are, especially when integrating systems like AI navigation, UI, level design into one cohesive experience.
They're doing our job for us, all right? They're just walking us through the goals of the curriculum. This is awesome.
Yeah,
we didn't even ask them.
They gave a whole thing for me to read.
I appreciate this.
So
This is huge.
overall, this project helped us understand what it takes to go from concept to a fully playable game as a team. We're also still working on improving the game based on feedback. We want to make the UFO mechanic more interesting and possibly add more enemies or complexity to make it feel less predictable. So it's not really done. We're treating it as something we can keep building on and refining as we learn more. So definitely a huge, check out their itch. We'll provide it and, give them some feedback.
Yeah, all right. And then
can.
Yeah. We've been sitting here on the credits page just so we can show off, the names of the wonderful people who did it since they won't be able to attend today. But, if any of you guys are in the chat or watching this as a VOD, what's up? And thanks for letting us play your game.
I think it's time we get into.
Oh, yeah. You take the sticks. You already got your hands on the
every
mouse.
time, man.
Because you're great at games. That's been the recurring theme so far. Is that you're kind of goated sauce, or I mean, maybe goat's the wrong wrong metaphor here. This is cows.
I'm cowed.
That's incredible.
The aliens are attacking. Get inside the barn and say easy. Where's the barn? Oh, that's.
Have you tried looking around?
Maybe if I click all these buttons, something.
Maybe we should have looked at the controls.
Nah. Wait, what does the milk thing do?
I don't know, but one of the buttons you pressed. Oh, that's probably our stamina bar.
I don't see any aliens.
Oh, I think I do. And they look really cool, actually.
Where are they?
The sky ignores the UFO.
Yeah. No.
The art for this game looks really cool. I like all the visual effects and the
Did I
shaders.
just see an alien?
Oh, that UFO just disappeared.
What?
You thought it was gonna be that easy.
What do you
You
mean?
thought it was gonna be that easy?
I had to look through a cornfield?
You thought it was gonna be that easy?
Yes.
Can you go to the hay bales?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Was I supposed to look through the hay bales?
That's why I'm wondering. I was like, there's a lot of these guys over here. Oh, no, there's just a ominous floating key. Okay.
I do it. Move. Move. No! No! No!
You still have a sprint? Okay.
You won't get me.
That is a really cool visual effect.
Are they gone?
Yeah.
No! 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 No!
You're chilling. You're chilling. You're chilling. Breathe. Okay.
I don't like that ominous one. Just like, oh, it's really just going into the sky.
He's out of here. His people need him.
Take me to your leader type. First try! First try!
Easy.
First try! Let's
Easy.
go!
You've beaten the allegations. You're a real, true gamer.
It's because I'm the jester today.
That is awesome. Okay. My turn is what they're saying over here on the other side of the glass. Okay, so what was the sprint button again? Shift?
Shift.
Cool. I gotta say, I love the title, by the way. The Moo-FO. Moo.
I kind of just speed ran it, to be honest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you booked it. I wonder, can I go up and over?
Oh.
Yo, I got new tag. Oh, yo, what? What? Yo! I just want to show off the loose screen.
Don't.
I just want to show off the loose screen. That's hilarious. He's upside down.
That was really bad, Brian.
Okay, but... Oh, no. Did I bug out the...
I think you might have lose.
Yeah, Brian, I think you're supposed to win the game, you know?
I broke it. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow. You actually broke the game. You actually broke the game.
Well, you know what? That's certainly one way to milk a reaction out of me, huh? Thank you.
You got creamed.
You know what? I think I'm gonna move on out of here.
Yeah, me too.
Looks like Colby's moving out of the area.
I don't want to put these headphones back on.
Can I not go here? No, invisible wall. Okay. Oh, he hears me.
Don't do another.
Come on, this is. Yeah, fool me once. Okay, I getcha. But you know what? This forest is no longer alien to me.
Don't spoil it.
Hey there. Okay, wait, hold on. Getting a little bit of a jiggle peek going on.
I didn't know the dad jokes was like, so prominent today.
Well, you know what? This is the program you signed up for. I said so. Hey man, you know what? I really don't see the problem. You think these jokes are corny? These are homegrown, organic. I'm absolutely having a field day right now, huh? What's wrong? What's all the silence? Why is the spotlight on me? Oh, speaking of spotlights!
These jokes are pretty alien to me. I don't know about you.
A little strange, Okay, where's the key again? Where's the alien, I guess, first of all? Oh, no. We're gonna go back in here. I gotta say, the visual effect for when it's close to you is so cool.
I thought you were gonna say another.
What, you thought another
Bryan,
one?
your gameplay performance is utterly disappointing.
You know what? You know, with how many we're dropping out, you'd think that these were planted. Where's the key? Am I dumb? Did I miss it? Oh, it's over there.
Yeah.
It's over in the back corner. Okay, cool.
If another one happens,
I'm in the wrong corner of space
I'm
here.
walking out.
Oh, okay, sick. Looking like they're being real friendly. Whoop. Oh, he's back.
You're doing a good job, Unc.
It's almost like a maze.
I love the maze. Oh, leave me alone, please. Please. Oh no! Okay.
Look at the moon.
The moon. The moon.
It's crazy how naturally that you just did that.
Making a cow out of nothing here. And wait. Hey. Okay. First try, I wasn't locked in for the first time. All right.
second try. Really?
Uh-huh.
Really. You did a great job, Unc.
Thank you. Buy our shirts that aren't for sale, but look at the shirt. They're really cool.
Yeah.
Real gamers, but with an I.
Or a quick shout out for anybody that would want to join the team.
Oh yeah.
But that was MUFO. You guys did a great job. If you guys are watching, we really appreciate you guys giving us your game to play. It was very fun. I did it on the first try, unlike Unc here. But he'll
Hey, you
get
know
it.
what? At least people found my gameplay humorous.
What?
Like humorous, but like with an M. Humorous. No? That one didn't land?
I mean, you could have just said like moving,
Bryan, somebody in chat said Bryan's spreading his pun virus to everyone.
It's a contagion. I gotta spread. It's a great disease.
It's something. But anyways,
Yeah, that virus is getting moved around.
You know what? I'm glad that someone here is sharing the energy. You know.
no,
Like-
I'm just, we had a good bit earlier, and you kind of. It's just
You're
a
saying
dad
that
joke. It's a dad jokes.
ruined it.
Well, that is the end of our stream. Unfortunately, we are out of time. I'm gonna go home and throw out my chocolate milk and regular milk.
Oh yeah, make sure to drink your chocolate milk, everyone.
Oh yeah, yeah,
More chalky milk.
more chalky milk. But anyways, we hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you all for tuning in, and a happy Easter to those that are celebrating,
Yep.
and happy Passover to those that are also celebrating.
Yeah.
But I think that's about time.
Yeah, this time for real.
For real.
For real, since we did do it earlier on in the
We
stream.
did do it earlier.
So, you know
and
what?
that's game over.